Hi guys, welcome back to Monicabuilds. I am Monica and today I am back with a new speed build. I am sorry for those who were waiting for the Phantom Manor finale, but I think that will come out later in the week. I am going to try to record it as soon as possible. I will try, even if I'm tired tonight. I will try to record it and post it maybe on Thursday or Wednesday. I cannot make promises because when I come back from work, I'm very tired and I work on weekends. My day offs are on Tuesday and Wednesday. But I don't get much done on those days. So Island Living came out on Thursday, and as soon as I got it, I started doing this build. This is the lot where I will be keeping filming the island challenge, which was a challenge that was created by Simpru a few years ago, and before island living was even imagined. At least by the players. I don't know how much time it took the Sims team to do it, but at the time we didn't know one day we'll be getting it. So yeah, and I wanted, since this island is so perfect for my challenge, I really wanted to move all my islanders to this part of Sulani. This is where there is the volcano, and if you don't know, in my series, in this series, in the island challenge, there is a volcano god called Lamatipoca, and he lives in the volcano. And every morning we roll the dice, and either the bad god that is supposed to be Lamatipoca or the light god that is supposed to be me, the player, um, give give directions when we roll the dice. For example, let me look. If we roll a 6, we get a new islander, and this is a gift from the light god. It means me, but I don't really choose what happens to them, at least when it comes to the dice. And for example, if I roll a 8, Lamatipoca sends a thunderstorm to the island, and one of the sims gets struck by lightning. Or if I roll a 12, Lamatipoca kills a sim by we have to sacrifice a sim to the volcano, which was full in the previous island. But I thought when with island living, since I am building this in the neighborhood where we have the volcano, it would be awesome for the challenge. And you will see in a few moments. I will play with the lot traits, and I will talk about that when it comes. Here I am just putting the harvestables that we had in the previous island. I am doing a lot of landscape because I wanted to make it as much like the surroundings. So here, as I was saying, I am playing with the lot traits. So of course I had to use the off the grid trait that we got with the update. No electricity and no running water work in this build. And I discovered while putting the lights that a lot of lights didn't work that I had on my previous island. I thought they were like off the grid lights on my previous island because I used a lot of oil lamps and candles. The candles still work fine, of course, for the off the grid house, but the oil lamps didn't work at all. So that was a struggle, you will see later. And of course I used the two new lot traits that came with island living, which are volcanic activity. So that means that there will be a lot of volcanic activity, like volcano eruptions and things like that. And I will, if that happens during an episode, I am thinking that maybe I don't roll the dice on that episode. That maybe will be stretching a little bit too much the rules. I don't know. You tell me in the comments what you think about that. But I thought, like, if the volcano erupts, it means that Monicabuilds isn't happy, so it wanted to do something. I don't know. You tell me in the comments what you think about that. Of course, if you're new to the channel and you never watch my island challenge, I will put the playlist down below, and I will try to put it in the end card, of course. Here we are doing the hut. It's not a fancy build. It's supposed just to be a basic hut that was built by my islanders to sell 50 twigs to be able to build it on my previous island. So it's very basic, and the beds are from the previous island that I had to buy with twigs too. There is a twig system in this challenge. I advise you to watch my playlist to understand it a little bit better, because I don't have time to explain it right now. But I will later change the kids' beds, because I really wanted to use the new beds that came with Sulani, and they look way more handmade than the ones I used to have. When I tell you that this pack is perfect for my island living, I cannot speak. For my island challenge, I am not kidding. This is really perfect. I was in heaven when I heard about it, and I was so excited to get my hands on it. So yeah, I'm very happy and very excited. And there is a waterfall near to this slot, so since we are not supposed to use electricity and running water, that's going to be perfect. Even though we have a tub, a handmade tub, and a handmade shower that we got in the previous island, and I will do a little bathroom. This is when I changed the beds. They are so pretty. I love these beds. So this will be the kids' bedroom, and I am making it a little bit bigger because I realized when I first built it, I had forgotten that soon I will have to put a third bed in there, because one of my characters in this island challenge, Tegan, that was made by the lovely Unique Simmer, is currently pregnant, and as when she will have her baby, I will have to age up Mark, which is my Simself baby in this challenge. Again, if you are having a hard time to follow me, go watch my island living playlist. So yeah, I had to remember that I had to put 3 beds in that bedroom soon. This is the dining area, and another of my characters, Matt, had built the first table and chairs that I had put down, but once again I wanted to try the new ones that we got with island living, so I exchanged those for the new ones. And here I am putting more furniture that was from the previous island, and that was a lot of these those were built by Matt with the workbench. That is another requirement for the island living challenge that is in the island. And I'm still just putting books that were in the previous island. Now I'm picking the wallpaper. Later on I will also put the crashed plane that was on the previous island, because the pack background story for the two first characters that were in the island. That was Monica, my sim self, and Matt. Was that a plane crashed? Matt was the pilot, and the two only known survivors were Monica and Matt. And of course, the I forgot to tell, the plane crashed because of engine problems, and they got stuck on the island. And when we rolled a 6, I believe, or 7, I already forgot the rules, with the dice, we got 2 new islanders that were Tegan and John, that are right now expecting, and they were also victims of the plane crash. And maybe we'll have another one, because currently we have 6 sims on the island, soon to be 7, and to finish the challenge we need 8 sims. If nobody dies, of course, we will be achieve that soon. And they have to be at level 4 of fishing, fitness, and gardening to be able to escape the island. And I thought this will be really amazing, just to finish and continue the island living challenge. And again, I mixed up. There is too much island involved in this video. Island living, island challenge. You get me. Here it is when I put the plane crashed, and the idea was that they were always on this island, that they never were on the previous island, of course. But since I hadn't finished that other let's play challenge, whatever you want to call it, and this pack was perfect for it, I really wanted to move the challenge to this island, because it's perfect. There's a volcano, there is a waterfall where they can take showers, there is awesome content, and there was this awesome lot that previously had the cheap wreckage that was pre-built with the world. And yeah, I'm so excited. And in a few moments I will also sell, because we bought a barbecue in the previous island, and since we got that new this thing that with island living where they can cook, that was a new item that was again perfect for my challenge. And I will sell the old barbecue, because at first I wasn't sure if that worked as a campfire too, because we also have a campfire in the island. It's one of the requirements for the island, but it's just like, it works like a barbecue, but it looks like a campfire. So I will put the campfire, I will sell the barbecue, and I'll only use that new one from island living. Here we are putting more objects that I got from the old island to make it look more like a plane crash, with a lot of package that came from that plane, things like that. And yeah, now I am just putting more objects. I'm going to move the woodwork bench here and the campfire, and I did the bathroom in that little area inside the plane. I thought, since most of the bathrooms are at the end of the plane, that place was the best for that. And before that, I was struggling to find a good place on the hut for the tub, and the tub was I only got that on the last episode of the Island Challenge, and it's very helpful for toddlers' hygiene, because at first I was struggling with hygiene for toddlers on the island, and Matt built that on the last episode. We also got, I don't know if you saw, we also got our cow plant skull that was cow plant that we had on the previous island and that I let die because she was annoying. So we are almost at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Don't forget to check the playlist of the island challenge that is linked down below. Ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. The Phantom Manor finale will come later this week. And don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye bye!